Nobody needs to donate to me. Oh, Josie, channel member, you just click join. If you were here earlier, I would have gifted you one. I'll just hit the button and it picks people randomly. Hold on, I'm going up. Josie's here. It is the grand finale. Do you know that I spent the better part of like 2 weeks looking for a little miniature trophy? Nowhere had one. So I had to make one. It's super ghetto, but it's just a placeholder until I find a better one. So if you guys want to see it, there's no making fun of it. No making fun of this trophy. I thought I'd find it thrifting. I thought I'd find one at like, you know, just something that I could kind of tailor. So we got a little plaque with the logo on it. It's just a space holder. There will be a better one coming. My cousin actually works for a trophy place, but she didn't have enough time to do one. So yeah. It's so ghetto. Buck, what's going on? So I got some cool stuff planned for tonight's stream. There's still 100 questions. There's a bit more bonus questions tonight. I think there's 4 or 5, and they're mixed. They're interspersed. Hi, Sienna. They're interspersed throughout the questionings, or throughout the questions. So the bonus questions tonight aren't going to be worth 15 points. It's going to be just traditional trivia to add to your season total. What the bonus questions are going to be worth is a $25 gift card to my store. So if you've played before, if you've won before, or if you win tonight, you win one. Say you win the first one. Let's say Nick wins the first $25 gift card. He can't win another one. So only people that haven't won one so far tonight can win them. And then we'll figure out the grand champion, who it would almost be impossible to catch at this point, is Nick. But tonight's trivia is going to be a mixed bag of 90s music, 80s music, cartoon trivia, video game trivia. Hi, Scott. 90s general trivia. The bonus, there's some McDonald's trivia on here. And what's the bonus questions? Oh, the bonus questions, you might do well, but I would definitely do well. That's the hint on the bonus questions. I won't give you the bonus questions until after I've asked certain things. Okay, so we will start in 1 minute, just letting some more people get here. If you are playing tonight, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know, Scott, you're in. If you guys can do me a favor, the regulars that have played every week, after I update the last standings for after tonight, leave a comment underneath. I'm taking a break for the summer. So Jake, I'll be back in the fall for the fall series. That'll be another 18 weeks. This basically gets us through the winter and gets us to Christmas. So that's the bonus of the trivia. During the summertime, I'm an avid yard sailor, and it takes a long time to edit my yard sale videos. So I will be doing like a live premiere of my yard sale videos, which are usually about 30, 45 minutes, where I go around finding cool stuff. So you can join me during that point in time and we can talk. But I need like a couple months to brainstorm new questions, because I'm on the bottom of the barrel for a lot of stuff, and I kind of want to do some different things with the setup for next season, I'll call it. So it'll be 18 weeks. So the summer, however long it takes, I'll give an announcement. But what I was saying is, if you guys can do me a favor and let me know some of the content, like some of the changes that you'd like to see for like the next season, if you want me to have like a setup behind me with like a, you know, Alex Trebek style podium, if you want like a lightning round, if you want what type of questions you liked, what kind you didn't, give me feedback so I can improve it, so we can really make it more fun. I'm looking at trying to get a green screen. Just got to find one that's not going to kill my budget, and one that will fit on the wall back there. So we are going to start right now. I've got everybody here. Jake, looks like you're here to play. And we are starting with 90s music trivia. As always, the rules are as follows. If you know the answer to the question, you've got to comment it in the chat. If you're the first person with the correct answer in the chat on my end, on my screen, then you will get a point. The most points for the week wins a gift card to my store, cpjcollectibles.com. The most points for the season, which today is the last day, will get a $500 gift card to my store. Interspersed throughout the questions tonight, they're going to be channel bonus trivia questions, which relate to some of the content that I make on my channel. They could be super easy, like what was my last video, or more minute that you might not know if you haven't been here all the time. But if you do know and you get that right, you'll get a $25 gift card. So here we go. Yeah, I'll give the updated standings at the end. Question 1. What was the best-selling single of the entire decade of the 1990s? What was the best-selling single? My Heart Will Go On is incorrect. Good guess, though. Hit Me Baby One More Time is not correct. Billie Jean is 80s. I will give you a hint. It's a commemorative song about someone that passed away. Purple Rain is 80s as well. We will go 5. Oh, where's my bell? 4. Candle in the Wind is the correct answer. Ashley gets the point there. By Elton John. Number 2. Which female artist released the album Jagged Little Pill in 1995? If you know the answer, make sure you leave it in the chat first. Alanis Morday. Alkaloids Morset. That might be the best spell check that we've ever gotten in the history of the channel. That should be her name. Who got Alanis Morissette first? We're going to give Nick, Amanda, and Sienna a point on that one because I can't not give Sienna the right one for spelling it correctly. Alkaloids Morissette is a good name. Okay. Question 3. What 1991 album by Nirvana is often considered one of the greatest and most influential albums in the history of rock music? Nevermind is the correct answer. Nick gets the point there. Question 4. If you know the answer, leave it first in the chat. Who won the Best New Artist Grammy in the year 1990? If you know, leave it in the comments. So who won the Best New Artist Grammy in the year 1990? No Googling. Mariah is correct. Mariah Carey is the correct answer. Question 5. Which 1990s music genre originated in Seattle? I feel like this is an easy one. Should be some quick fingers here. G-Tune. G-Tune. Grunge is the correct answer. Oh, the spelling mistakes are going wild tonight. Question 6. In which year was the band Blink-182 formed? What year was the band Blink-182 formed? 1998 is incorrect. (1997) is incorrect. 92 is the correct answer. Nick gets a point. We have a slight problem here. I don't know where my bell is. I'd have to find it. It's all right, because we're not going to need the bell tonight. Y'all are going to get every question right, so we won't need the bell. I think it's over there. I was playing with it the other day. Okay, question 7. Who fronted the band Bush? Who was the front man for the rock band Bush? Yeah, ding. What is that person's name? Gavin Rossdale is correct. So I may have made a slight mistake tonight when I was doing one of my shorts. I put Kool-Aid in my ice maker, and I'm thinking that I broke my ice maker doing that. So if you hear like wild sounds in the background, Gavin Rosdale was Ashley O. Ashley, you got it. Yeah, the guy from what movie was he in? The guy that was in Constantine. Next question, question 8. Which band released the album Siamese Dream in 1993? Yeah, I'm trying to clean it up, but we'll see if it works. I'm a Lions fan. I always drink the Kool-Aid. Smashing Pumpkins. Smashing Pumpkins is the correct answer. Nick gets the point there. Okay, we got question 9, another 90s trivia question. If you know the answer, be first in the chat. Who was the lead vocalist of Soundgarden? Who was the lead vocalist of Soundgarden? Also of Audioslave. Chris Cornell is correct. Buck, that's your first point of the night. Well done. Question 10. Who is the only member of the Spice Girls with an actual name, or with a name that was an actual spice? Co-lead singer at Temple of the Dog with Eddie Vedder. Who was the only member of the Spice Girls with a name that was an actual spice? Ginger Spice is correct. Bloop Blop gets there first. Bloop, that's your first point of the night. Well done. Okay, if you're ready, it is time for the first channel bonus trivia questions. This one is worth $25 to my store. If you are a winner, I'm going to keep your name written down to the side. If you win, you got to contact me so I can send you the card. Looking at you, Ashley. Okay, first bonus trivia question. Get your fingers ready. I feel like this is pretty easy if you've been watching the channel. Where did I go thrifting for the first time last weekend? Where did I go thrifting for the first time last weekend? The bins is correct. Amanda, you get the point. So that's $25 to you. Whoever this guy is getting put in a timeout. There we go. So Amanda, you got 25. You can't win another one, but you can win the night. He's booted. Well done, Amanda. Now we are on 80s music trivia. 80s music trivia. This one might be harder. Some interesting ones. I'm an 80s person, so I would know it, but here we go. Question 11. What band scored hits on the charts with Careless Whisper and Wake Me Up Before You Go Go? This one's pretty easy, though. I'm not singing it. Wham! Is correct. Amanda gets the point. Question 12. What group sang the song Walk Like an Egyptian? Walk Like an Egyptian. What band sang that song? The Bangles is correct. Amanda, another point. There's 10 more music questions and we're pivoting. So this is a chance for some people to get points if you're good at music, but if you're not, there's other questions coming. Question 13. Movie and TV star Bruce Willis became a one-hit wonder with what song? What was Bruce Willis's one-hit wonder song? This is a tough. Oh, wow, Nick. Well done. Nick gets the point on that one. Respect Yourself is correct. Who had 2 #1 hits in the 80s with The Look and Listen to Your Heart? Who had 2 #1 hits in the 80s with The Look and Listen to Your Heart? Heart is not right, Josie. Roxette is correct. Ashley, that's your point. The Look is like one of my guilty pleasure songs. It's on my gym playlist. Question 15. Which song spent the most weeks at #1 and became the most successful song on the Billboard charts in the 1980s? Sorry, that was a tough one to read. Which song spent the most weeks at #1 and became the most successful song on the Billboard charts in the 80s? And it's not a Michael Jackson song. There's your hint. It is not a Michael Jackson song. Physical is correct. Ashley gets a point there. We Are the World is another good one. Question 16. Walk This Way was released by Run DMC in which year? Hello from Canada. Walk This Way was released by Run DMC in which year? In what year? 88 is incorrect. 86 is correct. Sienna, that's your second point of the night. Well done. 86 was the correct answer. Here we go. Who was the best-selling female artist of the decade? Who was the best-selling female artist of the decade? We're talking 80s. So if you know, fire it in the chat. Madonna, I feel like that was a super easy one. Josie, you got that one. Well done. First point of the night. Scott, you're quoting Roxette lyrics in the chat. Greetings from Canada. I don't know how to say her name or I'd say it, but I'm saying hi. What hugely successful, to this day, song did Journey release in 1981? Sometimes I write these questions out and then I read them like I'm reading a teleprompter. What hugely successful song did Journey release in 1981? Don't Stop Believing is correct. I'm going to say that was Ashley first. Ashley first. I'll do two more and I'll give a score update. The band Toto had only one #1 song in the 80s. What was it? Africa is correct. Nick, that's your point. It's a close one tonight. I think it's going to come down to bonus questions. I met a strange lady. She made me nervous. She took me in and gave me what, according to Men at Work? I could have sang that one. I wanted to sing that one when I wrote the question. I met a strange lady. She made me nervous. She took me in and gave me Brewfest. Well, we'll go with Breakfast. Breakfast is good. Amanda, that's your point. I come from a land down under. Do we have any Australians watching right now? How do you feel about that song? Okay, so after 20 questions, here are the standings for tonight. We've got Nick T with 6, Ashley with 6, Amanda with 5, Bloop with 1, Josie with 1, Buck with 1, Sienna with 2. We are on cartoon trivia. There's my ice machine being silly again. Cartoon trivia. There's a good amount of cartoon trivia. There's 20 cartoon trivia questions in a row before the next bonus question. Here we go. Walter Lantz created which cartoon character? Walter Lantz created which cartoon character? I'm all fired up because it's the grand finale. I'm having a hard time reading. If you know, be the first in the chat. Mickey is incorrect. Hi from Canada, Yuri. Woody Woodpecker is correct. Nick, that's your point. What were the first names of the 20th century animators Hanna-Barbera? What are their first names? Some of these are hard. I need my bell. What are the first names of the 20th century animators Hanna-Barbera? Wow, Nick, well done. That's why you are the overall leader on this season. Fun facts like that. In the comic strip, Dennis the Menace, what is the full name of the mischievous boy? Oh, these should be up your alley then, Nick. He's got the fastest fingers in the Midwest. In the comic strip, Dennis the Menace, what is the full name of the mischievous boy? I'm looking for Dennis's full name. Dennis Mitchell. I'm going to give that one to Ashley because she got the whole thing. We're on question 24. This one somehow made it into cartoon trivia, but it's based on an 80s movie. So, what is the name of the young boy who befriends an extraterrestrial in Steven Spielberg's E.T.? What's the name of the boy from E.T.? We've got quite a bunch of people playing. Elliot is the correct answer. Amanda, that's your point. So if you know and you're worried about joining in, feel free. All are welcome to answer questions. Question 25. If you're a Looney Tunes expert, we're going to test your trivia right now. How many toes does Bugs Bunny have on each foot? How many toes does Bugs Bunny have on each foot? 4 is incorrect. 3 is correct. Amanda, that's your point. Amanda, you came to play tonight. Here we go. Question 26. I had no idea on this one. What is Daffy Duck's middle name? What is Daffy Duck's middle name? Do I need the bell? Dilly is a good guess, but not correct. Steven is incorrect. Sheldon is incorrect. Dennis is incorrect. Oh, I want my bell. Bartholomew. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding! There's the bell. Ding. Answers are void. I wish I had my bell. His middle name is... I wish I could spell it for you. Okay. I don't want to get in trouble for saying swear words on my channel, but what does that word look like? Hello, Bella. What does that word look like to you? I'm sure it's Dumas, right? Daffy Dumas Duck. Here we go. Question 27. Which TV cartoon theme tune contains the line, "Let's ride with the family down the street"? Morning, Bella. Which TV cartoon theme contains the line, "Let's ride with the family down the street"? Flintstones is correct. Nick gets there first. You know you sang it, right? You definitely sang it in your head. With which former president's wife does Marge Simpson share a maiden name? With which former president's wife does Marge Simpson share a maiden name? Ooh, Bouvier is correct, but I asked for the president's wife, Kennedy. Kennedy is the correct answer. Nick gets the point. I needed Jackie Kennedy. I would have accepted Kennedy. Question 29. Which hero was the protector of Saint Canard and had a sidekick named Launchpad? Which hero was the protector of Saint Canard and had a sidekick named Launchpad? Darkwing Duck is correct. Nick gets a point. When there's trouble, you call DW. One of my favorite cartoon theme songs from back in the day. Darkwing Duck. Question 30. This 6.5-foot blue hero was the sworn defender of the city. He would strike terror into his enemies with his mighty battle cry, "Spoon!" What was this hero's name? The Tick is correct. Bloop, well done. You got that one quick. What was the name of the zany superhero that Dexter Douglas was changed into by accident while surfing on the internet? Let's get dangerous. What was the name of the zany superhero that Dexter Douglas was changed into by accident while surfing on the internet? Bloop Blop got another one with Freakazoid. Well done, Bloop. This group of heroes were the protectors of New York City. Only able to help at night, this group had many memorable characters like Goliath, Hudson, Brooklyn, Broadway, Lexington, and Bronx. What name were they recognized by? Gargoyles is correct. Nick got that one. Nick, you got that one before I even asked the question. You must just be a Gargoyles fanatic. Question 33. These girls were designated protectors in the city of Townsville. What super team were Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles better known as? The Powerpuff Girls is correct. Ashley, that's your point. Question 34. These two mice are not actually heroes, but enemies of the world. One would always ask the other what they should do that night, and the predictable response would usually be the same thing we do every night. Try to take over the world. Pinky and the Brain is correct. I want to say that was Nick first. Pinky and the Brain. We're on question 35. If you know the answer, leave it first in the chat. You'll get a point. Most points wins tonight. 35 questions in. We've got 65 plus 10 bonus questions to go. In TV Guide's ranking of the 50 greatest cartoon characters of all time, who was number one? Who was number one in the 50 greatest cartoon characters of all time? Mickey Mouse and Homer Simpson are incorrect. Bart is a good guess, but incorrect. Come on, you can get it. This is easy. I can't even give a hint. It's so easy if you can get it. There we go. Bugs Bunny is correct. Bloop, I got you. Bugs was the right answer. Bloop Lop got there first. TMNT fan puts TMNT. I can understand that. All right, here we go. Question 36. Who was the only character from South Park to make the list of the 50 greatest cartoon characters? Hi, TMT fan. Kenny is incorrect. Cartman was the correct answer. Nick, you got it. Cartman was the only character to make the list. Question 37. Which character on the top 50 list was voiced by Bill Cosby? Timmy! Which character on the top 50 list was voiced by Bill Cosby? Ooh, Fat Albert is correct. Nick, you get it. That's your 15th point tonight, Nick. Question 38. What cartoon featured a bumbling secret agent who was only able to solve his cases with the help of his dog and his young niece? Inspector Gadget is correct. Nick. Nick's internet is on performance-enhancing substances. Question 39. In the show DuckTales, Scrooge's prized possession is his lucky dime. How did he first get it? How did Scrooge McDuck get his lucky dime? He did not find it. He did not get it from Inspector Gadget. Amanda Andrews, you've got to refresh your internet. You're behind in the chat. Fighting the Witch, from his first, oh, you guys are so close. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding. Wasn't on the corner. Okay, so the answer I was looking for, I'm going to say Earned It. Earned It is a good one. It's like a half point. I don't think I'm going to give a point on it. It was a reward from an engineer for a job well done. So Scrooge's job was like he was an engineer, and he got it as a job well done. So Earned It, I would say, is probably good. Who got that one? Cleaning boots. Nick, I'll give you a point. I think Earned It is fair. That was a tough one. I wasn't sure anybody would get that one. After you finished watching an episode of the original G.I. Joe from the late 80s and early 90s, there was usually a short educational segment which attempted to teach something to the kids. What catchphrase would would the clip always end with? The more you know is incorrect. Knowing is half the battle is the one I was looking for. Nick, you got it. Knowing is half the battle. After 40 questions, it's time for a channel bonus question. This channel bonus question is worth a $25 gift card to my store. Now, if you have been watching the channel for a while, you may know this one. So everybody's got a chance. The only person that can't win this gift card is Amanda. Amanda's Adventures. You can't win it because you already won one. Here we go. Channel bonus question number 2. What year did I start this channel? What year did I start this channel? It's a testament to how long it takes to grow on YouTube. 2020 is incorrect. 2021 is incorrect. 2017 is correct. Josie, well done. Josie, you are the winner of the second $25 gift card. Josie is one of my followers for a long time. Well done, Josie. Awesome. So now we are on retro video game questions. If you fancy yourself a retro video game expert, this should be up your alley. There are 14 retro video game questions. Let's start at the beginning. The very first arcade game was released in 1971. What was it called? What's the name of the very first arcade game? Pong is incorrect. Pong is not right. Computer Space. Wow, Ashley, well done. Computer Space was the name of the game. High score leaderboards introduced an addictively competitive element to arcade games, with gamers coming back week after week to try and gain or maintain legendary top score status. What was the first arcade game to feature a leaderboard? What was the first arcade game to feature a leaderboard? Pac-Man and Donkey Kong are incorrect. Tetris is incorrect. I need the bell. We're going to go 5, 4. Space Invaders. Nick, you got it. Well done. Space Invaders was the name of the game. Question 43. One of the most iconic video game characters of all time, the insatiable Pac-Man, is on a mission to gobble up as many dots as possible while avoiding a host of ghosts. How many ghosts are after him? How many ghosts are after Pac-Man? 4 is correct. Amanda, that's your point. Question 44. As the first video game to achieve commercial success, Pong helped establish the video game industry as we now know it. What company was responsible for designing and manufacturing Pong in 1972? Atari is correct. Amanda, that's your point. I'll give a score update after 6 more questions. In Nintendo's The Legend of Zelda, the player is confronted with a simple task to complete before the adventure begins. The task is to retrieve what? What do you got to get in Legend of Zelda before you can even start the game? The sword is correct. The sword is correct. Nick, well done. The best-selling video game console of all time is the Sony PlayStation 2. It was also the first gaming console to feature what? I can still hear the... What was... A CD player is incorrect. DVD is correct. Josie, that's your point. Well done, Josie. A built-in DVD player. The early 90s saw a meteoric rise of handheld video game consoles that allowed for portable play anywhere, anytime. Nintendo's Game Boy is most fondly remembered, but it wasn't the only show in town. There was also the Atari's Lynx, NEC's Turbo Express, and Sega's what? Sega's what? What is the name of the Sega handheld game from the 90s? That had the worst battery life. Game Gear. Well done, Bloop Blop. Game Gear is the correct answer. Anyone who's ever played Tetris has had the theme song stuck in their head at least once. What is the theme song of Tetris based off of? 6 double A's, Nick. Anyone who has ever played Tetris has had the theme song stuck in their head at least once. What was the theme song based off of? This is a tough one. It's something Russian. It's something Russian. But it's not just like Russian. We will go 5, 4. Hi, Sovi. 3, 2. Ooh, Nick, well done. It's a Russian folk song, but it is used for a Russian line dance. So we will give Nick the point. Wow. Okay, question 49. After 2 more questions, I'll give a score update. Do smartphone games count as video games? Of course. What is the #1 most downloaded mobile game of all time? Snake and Angry Birds are incorrect. Snake was so good. Pokemon Go is the correct answer. Ashley, oh, you got that one? We're on question 50. Here we go, here we go. We finished with a toughie. One of the first playable human female characters in a video game, Samus Aran, is the protagonist of Nintendo's Metroid, which was released in what year? What year was Metroid released? 1989 is incorrect. 86. Well done, Bloop. That's your point. Okay, so after 50 questions, here is the score for tonight. Nick's got 5, 10, 15, 21 points. Ashley's got 10. Amanda's got 9. Bloop's got 6. Josie's got 2. Buck's got 1. Sienna's got 2. Well done. We're on question 51. There's 5 more video game questions, and then we're pivoting to something else. What company developed Frogger in 1981? What company developed Frogger in 1981? Nobody's got it yet. We will go 5, 4. Konami is correct. Ashley, that's your point. What was the system that was released in 1993 and was said to have an impressive 64-bit graphics, but was only a 32-bit system? What was the system that was released in 1993 and was said to have an impressive 64-bit graphics, but it was only a 32-bit system? Nobody's got it yet. Ooh, Jaguar. Well done, Bloop. Bloop Blop loves the video game questions. He always gets those ones. You're in timeout. Okay, question 53. What was the first portable game system to have 3D graphics like the Nintendo 3DS, but all you could see was red and black? What was the first portable game system to have 3D graphics? Virtual Boy is correct. Nick, you got the point. Nick gets a point there. Question 54. If you know the correct answer, leave it in the chat first. You will get a point. Originally released in 1990, this system was the 16-bit successor to its 8-bit predecessor. The North American and European counterparts were named the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, which console was later called the SNES. What was it called before that? What's the original name of the SNES? Also known as the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Super Famicom is correct. Bloop Blop, you got the point. Well done. The Famicom is the Nintendo. The Super Famicom is the Super Nintendo. Panasonic produced this console in 1993. Despite being named Product of the Year in 2004 by Time magazine, the high-priced and market oversaturation prevented it from becoming as successful as other systems of the same generation. What console was it? The 3DO is correct. Blue Plop, you got it. Well done, Blue Plop. All right, this is 90s general trivia. We are out of the video game round and we're in 90s general trivia. So this could encompass everything from the 90s, whether it's toys, trends, music, whatever. It's all 90s all the time. Looks like we've got a bunch of people in the chat. If you know the answers, don't think that you just have to be with somebody that's played all the time. You can comment. We all love when people get, new people get a correct answer. Here we go. Question 56. What is the name of the character from Friends who was famous for attempting to seduce women by saying, "How you doing?" What is the name? Joey is correct. Nick, you get the point. Joey. Power Rangers was banned in what country until 2011? Power Rangers was banned in what country until 2011? Australia is incorrect. Germany is incorrect. China is incorrect. Oh, so many good guesses, but all wrong. Australia was... New Zealand is correct. I was just about to say Australia was pretty close. When was the World Wide Web first introduced? When was the World Wide Web first introduced? What year? 91 and 80, or 95 and 89 are incorrect. 90, 70, all not correct. 91 is correct. Amanda, you get the point. All right, get your fingers ready. This one's pretty easy. I feel like you should get it relatively easily. In the 90s, scientists managed to clone a sheep. What was the sheep's first name? What was the name of the first cloned sheep? Dolly is correct. Nick gets a point. In the 90s, a kids' cartoon creator stepped up to the fashion mark. What were they called? What's the name of the cartoon fashion line from the 80s? Or what cartoon was featured in a fashion line, I should say, or in the 90s? Bratz is incorrect. So think about 90s apparel. What was on it? It wasn't Disney. Nope. Hello Kitty's incorrect. They were like kind of like hip hop dressed, you know, cartoons. The character that was featured most often was the #1 character of our all-time cartoon character. We will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looney Tunes. Nick, you got it. Looney Tunes is the correct answer. Nick gets a point. That one was kind of a weird question. What film did Tom Hanks earn his 3rd Oscar nomination for, released in 1996? What film did Tom Hanks earn his 3rd Oscar nomination for, released in 1996? Forrest Gump is incorrect. Castaway is incorrect. Toy Story is incorrect. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding! Somebody throw some bell emojis in there. Bell is off. It was Apollo 13. Apollo 13 was the answer I was looking for. Question 62. What fashion accessory was invented by a high school shop teacher? What fashion accessory was invented by a high school shop teacher? Chain wallet and visors are incorrect. You know, you would snap bracelet is correct. Bloop, that's your point. Well done. Question 63. What was the first rap song to hit #1 on the Billboard 100? What was the first rap song to hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100? You guys need to stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice Ice Baby is correct. Ashley gets the point. Question 64. What was the best-selling rock album of the 1990s? What was the best-selling rock album of the 1990s? Nevermind is incorrect. 1 is incorrect. Dookie is a good guess, but not correct. Ooh, we're going to get the bell again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Nick, you got it. Jagged Little Pill by Alanis Morissette. She was so huge for a bit. Bro. This is strictly trivia night. Okay, here we go. What year did Princess Diana of Wales tragically die in a car crash in Paris? What year did Princess Diana die? 97 is correct. Josie, that's your point. What did the shoe company Candies reinvent during the 1990s? What did the shoe company Candies reinvent during the 1990s? Heelys are incorrect. Jelly shoes are incorrect. I think Dutch people would wear these. They came back for a bit. Ooh, you guys have some great guesses, but they're all incorrect. Clogs, Buck, that's you. Clogs is correct. Well done, Bloop. What is the name of the accessory you would have worn outside of your jeans in the 90s? What is the name of the accessory you'd have worn outside of your jeans in the 90s? A belt? No. Chain wallet is correct. I'm going to say that. We'll say Josie and Ashley are going to get a point there. All right, question 68. One of few sequels to be considered on par or better than the original. This film had Arnold switch from villain robot to protector robot. Terminator 2 is correct. Nick, point. Question 69. What actor starred in 2 of the top 10 highest grossing films of the 90s? What actor starred in 2 of the top 10 highest grossing films of the 90s? Give me the actor, not the movies. The actor. Julia Roberts is incorrect. Bruce Willis is incorrect. Tom Cruise is incorrect. Leonardo DiCaprio is incorrect. Ooh, you guys are... So many good guesses, but so many wrong ones. Will Smith is correct. Buck, that's your point. Will Smith. Who wrote the song Nothing Compares to You, which Sinead O'Connor had a hit with in 1990? Who wrote the song Nothing Compares to You that Sinead O'Connor sang in the 90s? Tupac is incorrect. Wow, Amanda, well done. Prince is the correct answer. Wow. I thought that one was going to be a stumper. Okay, we're on question 71. We got 5 more questions till the next bonus trivia question. It's a really good one. I've heard it, Sienna. Chris Cornell is like one of my favorite artists. What Nickelodeon show kickstarted the careers of Nick Cannon, Kenan Thompson, and Amanda Bynes? All that is correct. Ashley, you got it. All that is correct. Question 72. What hit song was unwittingly written about deodorant? What hit song was unwittingly written about deodorant? Deodorant. If you know, be first in the chat with the answer. Smells Like Teen Spirit is correct. Ashley, that's your point. We're on question 73. Which insect-themed clips would you have had in your hair during the 90s? Which insect-themed clips would you have had in your hair in the 90s? Butterfly clips is correct. That is Ashley's point. Okay, 2 more questions till the bonus trivia question. Here we go, here we go. These shoes made their mark in the 80s, but also had a resurgence in popularity during the 1990s. What sort of shoes am I referring to? These shoes made their mark in the 80s, but also had a resurgence in popularity in the 90s. Jelly shoes are correct. Josie, well done. Josie, oh. Josie. Okay, question 75. Which actor said the iconic line, "You can't handle the truth"? I can quote that whole speech from that movie, by the way. What actor? Jack Nicholson is correct. Nick, I'll give you the point. All right, we are on bonus trivia question number 3. Bonus trivia question number 3. This one is super duper easy. Going to be a true test of your ability to type quickly. No spelling mistakes in this one. If you're ready, the only people that cannot win are Amanda's Adventures and Josie. If you know this one, if you've been watching the channel, you'll know. If you answer this question right, it's a $25 gift card to my store, CPJ Collectibles. So if you're watching and you know this answer, get it in first, and then you'll be the winner. And I'll send you an email and we can get that done. Here it is. What thrift store do I go to most often in my videos? Hi, Samantha. What thrift store do I go most often to in my videos? It needs to be exact spelling. Value Village is correct. Buck, that's your point. Buck. I got to make sure, got to do the spelling right on this one. Value Village. I do go to Value Village a lot. I thought somebody was going to say Goodwill. If you want to make Value Village sound more extravagant, you got to call it the Value Village. You want to go to the thrift store, but you don't want people knowing where you're going. You got to be like, I got to go to the Value Village. So that was Buck. Buck, you got a gift card coming. We'll connect about all this after the end. Question 76. We're still on 90s general trivia. Here we go. Yeah, there's a ton of Goodwill, Sienna. Did you not see me go to the Goodwill bins in London this weekend? It was insane. Question 76. This film is only one of 3 to win the Big 5 of Best Picture, Best Director, Best Screenplay, Best Actor, and Best Actress. It revolved around the hunt for a serial killer using the aid of an even more nefarious imprisoned killer. Whoa. There was no serial killer in Titanic that I'm aware of. Silence is the Llama. That's like the bootleg copy that I think I saw back in the day at the Piggy Mart. Silence of the Lambs is correct. I'm giving Nick and Amanda a point. Silence is the Llama. Silence is the Llama. It robs the lotion. Question 77. Whitney Houston had a massive hit in 1992 with a cover of whose song? She should get bonus. You know what? I'm giving Amanda 5 bonus points for Silence is the Llama. Dolly Parton is the correct answer. Ashley, you get the point. Ashley, it was the artist, not the song, Sienna. Ashley gets the point. Question 78. What TV show's creator had a rule that its characters couldn't learn lessons or hug to end episodes? Hi, Ben. What TV show's creator had a rule that its characters couldn't learn lessons or hug to end episodes? Seinfeld is the correct answer. Hi, Noor. Seinfeld is correct. Ashley, that's your point. Question 79. JNCO jeans were huge during the 90s, but what does JNCO stand for? Hi, Noor. What does JNCO stand for? Hi, Erica. If you know, CPJ. Judge no one, judge none, choose none. Choose one. Ashley, you get the point. Judge none, choose one. Question 80. Final question of general trivia. Then we're going into the McDonald's trivia. McDonald's trivia. These ones are nasty. What is the title of the first installment of R.L. Stine's Goosebumps series? What is the title of the first installment of R.L. Stine's Goosebumps series? Be the first in the chat with the correct answer, and you will get a point. Night of the Living Dummy is incorrect. Welcome to the Dead House is correct. Nick gets the point. Nick gets the point. But I'm also going to give Amanda a point because she spelled the whole thing. That's a good one. I like Cuckoo Clock of Doom. Here we go. McDonald's retro trivia. We got some seriously wild McDonald's trivia. 10 questions. Might be a lot of bell ringing. Yeah, Amanda, you got the point. Here we go. McDonald's first drive-thru opened in 1975 in Sierra Vista, Arizona. What inspired the then revolutionary concept? What was the inspiration behind the McDonald's drive-thru? Why did they do it? Laziness is incorrect. Hot dog stand is incorrect. What was the inspiration behind the McDonald's drive-thru? We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hit the bell. Bell, 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 ding, 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 ding. Something with soldiers to serve. You guys were in after the chat. The military. The restaurant was located near a military base, and soldiers were not allowed to leave their cars while wearing fatigues. That is a stumping. There will be no points on that one. You were not in. It's on my screen. You were not in. 82. There are more McDonald's restaurants than what in the United States? You get nothing. But if I hit the bell on my end, it's got to be on my screen. There are more McDonald's restaurants than what in the United States? Gas stations is a good people. There's 365 million McDonald's. Hospitals is the correct answer. Bloop, that is correct. Bloop. Hospitals. Well done, Bloop. Isn't that wild? That's crazy. By 2006, McDonald's owned 90% of this fast food company. Thanks so much. Hi from Canada. By 2006, McDonald's owned 90% of this fast food company, which had grown to over 500 locations. We're learning all kinds of fun facts tonight about McDonald's. What fast food company did McDonald's own 90% of up until 2006? Nobody's got it yet. We will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Bells. Oh, Chipotle. Ashley, you got it last minute. Last minute before I hardlined the bell. Question 84. What fast food company has the fastest drive-through times on average? What fast food company has the fastest drive-through times on average? Chick-fil-A? No. A&W? No. In-N-Out? No. Taco Bell? No. Wendy's? No. We will go 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, Wendy's is correct. Never mind. I'm silly. Nick, you're right. Wendy's is the correct answer. Wendy's. Sorry, Nick. Kidding. I was reading the wrong question. New Zealand's McDonald's, which includes an actual... Okay. I'm going to say that. Wendy. Did you? Okay. Amanda, I give you a point. Here we go. New Zealand's McDonald's includes an actual what as part of the restaurant? New Zealand's McDonald's includes an actual what as a part of a restaurant? I'm good. How are you? Playground. It's built with something like they use something to build this thing. I feel like if you get this, you're a Googler. We're going to go 5, 4, 3. Working ice cream machine is a great answer. 2, 1. Ding! Bells. Somebody fire the bells across the chat. That's the cutoff line. So there's a McDonald's in New Zealand that they built an actual an actual plane as part of the McDonald's, like in a retired aircraft. So you walk in up and like your restaurant is in a plane attached to the building, which is like one of the coolest things that I've ever seen. Scrumple, how's it going? No, it can't take off. You should Google it after we get done on here. It's pretty cool looking. In 1986, McDonald's created the only floating McDonald's. What was it called? In 1986, McDonald's created the only floating McDonald's. What was it called? The McRaft is a good guess, but not correct. McDonald's on the water. McBarge is the correct answer. Ashley, you got the point. And where was the McBarge located? Oof. No fun. Where was the McBarge located? Florida is incorrect. Josie, you're a Canadian. You should know this. Vancouver is correct. Ashley gets the point. All right, here we go. Question 88. For what reason was the Filet-O-Fish invented for? For what reason was the Filet-O-Fish invented? Lent. Ooh, well done. Buck, that's your point. All right, here we go. This one's awesome. What was the chain's worst selling item of all time? What is the worst selling McDonald's item of all time? Give me all the stinkers and we'll see if anybody gets it. What is the worst selling McDonald's item of all time? Salad shakers. So bad. So bad, but not right. The McLobster. Another terrible idea. Not right. The Grimace Shake. Not right. For vegetarian. Not right. McPizza. Come on. They need to bring that back. How dare you, Amanda? We're going to go 5, 4. Ooh, McDLT. Also awful. Not right. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, salmon. 0. McRib. How dare you? 0. McSpaghetti. All those are bad, but not. You ready? Ding, ding, ding. Here is the name. Hi, Roro. The worst McDonald's selling item of all time is the Hula Burger. The Hula Burger. It consisted of a grilled piece of pineapple with a slice of cheese in a bun. It lasted 4 months in 1962. Somebody needs to make one of those on like a TikTok video and eat it. It's not going to be me. You think pineapple on pizza is bad? 1990, Willard Scott was fired from being Ronald McDonald in an ironic twist. Why was Willard Scott fired from being Ronald McDonald? Why was Willard Scott fired from being Ronald McDonald? Clowning around. Good guess. Too fat is correct. Ashley, that is the point. Ashley got it. Here we go. Question 91. What is Ronald McDonald known as in Japan? What is Ronald McDonald known as in Japan? What is Ronald McDonald? Donald is correct. Amanda, that's your point. All right, we are on general trivia. 10 questions to go. There are 10 trivia questions, regular trivia questions, to go in the season. That means we've asked over 1,800 trivia questions, which is crazy. Here we go. Question 92. Mathematician Charles Lutwidge Dodgson is better known by which pseudonym he used to write 2 books about a curious girl named Alice? What is Charles Lutwidge Dodgson's pseudonym that he used to write 2 books about a curious girl named Alice? Nobody's got it yet. You know, Alice, and she goes down a rabbit hole, and she meets a caterpillar. There you go. Lewis Carroll is correct. Ashley, that's your point. Question 93. Which detective series focuses on brothers Frank and Joe? Hi, Burger. Frank and Joe. Hey, Paulo. Hardy Boys is correct. Hardy Brothers works. Amanda, I'll give you the point. Question 94. Who is Curious George's human companion? What is the name of Curious George's human companion? The man in the yellow hat is correct. Nick, that's your point. All right, question 95. Which series pioneered turning books into games and using the second person perspective when writing? Which series pioneered turning books into games and using the second person perspective when writing? I haven't seen that, Curious George. I feel like I need to watch it. D&D is kind of right, Nick, but not kind of right. If that makes sense. That's like a 0.25 point. It's a certain type of book. I love these books as a kid because if you picked the wrong one, you'd end at like page 15 and your story would be over unless you wanted to start reading again. It was like common, like some, choose your own adventure is correct. Nick got the point. All right, question 96. Which author wrote about a boy named Charlie visiting a chocolate factory and riding glass elevators into space? What is the name of that author? Roald Dahl is correct. Nick, that's your point. Wow. Flying tonight. Question 97. Which book introduced readers to Tweedledee and Tweedledum? And hint, it's not Alice in Wonderland. Which book introduced the readers to Tweedledee and Tweedledum? It's not Alice in Wonderland. It's Through the Looking Glass is correct. Amanda, that's your point. Question 98. Here we go. What fictional character is based on a black bear from Canada? What fictional character is based on a black bear from Canada? Winnie the Pooh. Nick, you're right. Nick gets a point. Question 99. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Which series is credited to the pseudonym Carolyn Keene? Carolyn Keene. Which series is credited to the pseudonym Carolyn Keene? If you know, be the first in the chat. Carolyn Keene wrote which books? Nancy Drew is correct. Ashley, you got the point. It's all right. We're on question 100. Question 100. This is question 1800 for the year. Which attire-based superhero got his first epic movie in 2017? And his iconic catchphrase is tra-la-la. What attire-based superhero got his first epic movie? Captain Underpants is correct. Nick, that's your point. All right, after the 100 questions, here's the score before we go to the next bonus question. Then there's 10 in the bonus round and 1 more bonus question. There's still 2 $25 gift cards up for grabs. Nick's got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36 points. Ashley's got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. Amanda's got 5, 10, 15, 20. Blue Plop's got 11. Josie's got 5. Buck's got 4. Sienna's got 2. Amanda's got 1. Amanda, refresh your internet. Just hit refresh on the stream, and then we'll ask the next question. Okay, so the people that cannot qualify for this $25 gift card, I will let you guys in on a secret at the end of the night. You're almost there. Catch up. I will let you guys in on a secret in about 5 minutes when the questions are done. This is the bonus question. The only people that can't win this one is Amanda, Josie, and Buck. If you're the first to answer, you will you'll get a point, or you'll get $25 gift card. Here we go. Yeah, special secret. Are you ready? This is for a $25 gift card, and it has been said on the channel and in live streams before. Who is my favorite author? Who is my favorite author? Stephen King is correct. Nick gets the point there. So Nick, you have qualified for a $25. We'll just add that to your pile. And guess what that means for the bonus questions? Guess what that means for the bonus questions tonight? The bonus round is pass it to someone. All right, we'll pass it to who hasn't got one yet, like at all. Scrumple. Scrumple. You get the $25 gift card. Buck already got it. Buck's already got one. All right, here we go. We are on the bonus round. There's 10 questions. They're all Stephen King related. Let's see which of you guys knows your Stephen King or knows how to Google. According to Stephen King, what is the one word you need to curse anyone with to lose weight? According to Stephen King, what is the one word you need to curse anyone with in order to lose weight? Thinner is correct, Nick. Well done. That book is wild. If you haven't read Thinner, you should read it because the ending is just absolutely the worst. Question 2. What is the fictional name of someone that Stephen King's work has been published under? What is Stephen King's pseudonym, for lack of a better term? What can you find? What other books? Yeah, it's good, Scrumple. And you can get it for free. It's on my store and you have a gift card. Bachman is correct. Ashley, you get the point. Question 3. What baseball team does Stephen King support and often mention in his work? What baseball team does Stephen King support and often mention in his work? The Red Sox is correct. Amanda, that's your point. In Stephen King's Pet Sematary, why is cemetery spelled incorrectly? In Stephen King's Pet Sematary, why is cemetery spelled incorrectly? I'll be honest, that's the first Stephen King book I ever read, and it's what got me hooked. I read it in grade 7. That's incorrect, Nick. It's spelled, it is at an Indian burial place, but why is it spelled incorrectly? Children wrote it. Bloop, you got the point. Well done. What breed of dog is Stephen King's Cujo? What breed of dog is Cujo? St. Bernard is correct. Nick, that's your point. What did Annie Wilkes use to hobble Paul Sheldon in the Stephen King novel Misery? What did Annie Wilkes use to hobble Paul Sheldon in the Stephen King novel Misery? An axe is correct. Amanda, that's your point. Sledgehammer is the movie. Axe is the book. In which Stephen King series do you find the hero known as the Gunslinger? In which Stephen King series do you find the hero known as the Gunslinger? Dark Tower is correct. Nick, that's your point. Question 8. In which Stephen King novel will you find vampires invading a small Maine town? This book's awesome. If you haven't read it, I strongly, strongly suggest you read it. In which Stephen King novel will you find vampires invading a small Maine town? Mist is incorrect. Kurt Barlow is the name of one of the characters in it. The Shining is incorrect. Salem's Lot is correct. Bloop, that's your point. I waited so long to read Salem's Lot, and I read it for the first time this year. It's so good. In which TV series did Stephen King have a cameo as a cleaner in 2010? In which TV series did Stephen King have a cameo as a cleaner in 2010? ER is incorrect. The Shining is incorrect. This one's wild. You guys might get belled on this one. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2. Good guess. 1. Ding. Ding. All right, here we go. The answer I was looking for was Sons of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy was the TV show that he made an appearance on. All right, question 10. Question 10. What Stephen King movie won actress Kathy Bates an Oscar? What Stephen King movie won actress Kathy Bates an Oscar? Misery is correct. Josie, that's your point. All right, it's the final bonus question. The final question of Retro Trivia Season 1. This one's worth $25. Then I'll close everything up and give the final scores and gift cards and all that good stuff. This is the final question. I feel like this is a pretty easy one because it's pretty easy. The only people that can't win tonight on this one are Scrumple, Buck, Josie, and Amanda. The question is, what am I often seen drinking during trivia nights? What am I often seen drinking during trivia nights? Pepsi? What kind of Pepsi, Nick? Diet Pepsi. All the time. I'll give that one to Amanda. But we'll have to pay that one forward because the secret I was going to tell you guys about is Amanda Andrews and Savannah throughout the season that you've been playing against, who's been doing okay and answering some questions here and there. That is actually my oldest daughter, Peyton, who is playing from her mom's house. She participates. She's not eligible to win anything. She just likes to do the trivia. So Amanda and Savannah are my oldest, Peyton. So she likes to play. She comes straight from karate and jumps in and plays. So she is, she's pretty fun. She plays with her stepsister. And she's got Peyton, my oldest, is turning 11 soon. And she's starting her own YouTube channel. And it's going to be all ASMR because I told her she could do it when she turned 11. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to help her out with a little bit. But I feel like she might have been Googling some of the answers she got because there's no way she knows that much about nostalgia, even with me as a dad. So that being said, here are the people that have won tonight. I'm going to pick one more person to give a $25 gift card to. Ashley, that'll be you. So when you email me, mention that from last week. The winner for this week and the winner for the season. The winner for this season was Nick Thunder. Of the 1,800 questions I asked, okay, Nick is like the Ken Jennings of CPJ Collectibles retro toy trivia, or retro trivia. He got almost 600 right. That means 30% of the questions Nick got right, which is crazy. That's wild. So Nick, there's going to be a good trophy coming, but here's your little plaque for tonight. It's with you in spirit. So Nick, you got to email me. We're gonna we'll tie all that up together. For next season, like I said, when I put this final standings up, yeah, Nick's right here. When I put the final standings up, kind of let me know some of the changes that you might want to see made. I'm gonna need moderators for next season, which will start, probably the first week of September or so. I'm gonna need a moderator to kind of do some booting. So whoever wants it. You can help. You can still play. You just have to be a moderator too. That being said, there's still going to be all kinds of stuff coming up on the channel. All my shorts every day. I'm going to be doing the yard sale videos on Tuesday night. So stay tuned for that if you want to participate. I'll probably do like channel membership giveaways and stuff like that. So you guys are all so awesome. I had an idea of the trivia night of what I wanted it to look like when it started. And it was like, I wasn't sure if it was going to be back. Probably first week of September, once kids go back to school. If that makes sense. If it starts earlier, I might, I'll be hosting some live streams throughout the summer too. Like, probably more video game and stuff. Happy birthday, Sophia. But yeah, so that being said, I'll still be around. I'll still be doing lives. I might even do some live like yard sailing, depending on if my Wi-Fi is good. But for the turnout that we have got for trivia, it's been amazing. So it's going to allow me, with the channel having grown like it has, it's going to allow me to reinvest into making for a better trivia night with like more stuff in the future. So I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to ideas on what will make for a better night, like question structure, that sort of thing, lightning rounds, like a board with like Jeopardy style in the background. The standings for the half year, I can update them right now, real time. Hold on. I've got my scoreboard up online. Stay with me. I'll give the final updated scoreboard. So, Nick finished with today. Nick got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 39 points. So that brings Nick's total to 555 points, which is good for first place by just a little bit. Ashley, you finished with tonight 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27. And that adds to your 245, which would give you 272 points. Which is good for second. Amanda, you finished with 5, 10, 15, 20, 22 points tonight, which was a really good night from you this week. That's a lot one, or a high score for you. That puts you at 254 points. Bloop, you finished with 5, 10, 13 tonight, which puts you at 87 points, which keeps you in 7th place. 4th place was Devin. He didn't participate tonight, which was a bummer. I thought he might be here. He had 199 points. Josie actually jumps Devin because she got 6 tonight. That puts her at 203, which is good for Josie, was good for 4th place. So Josie's in 4th, Devin's in 5th. Buck, you got 4. That puts you at 124, which was good for 6th place, which I think was like a half year for you. So that's crazy awesome. Well done. Sienna, you got 2 tonight, but you made a late charge later on in the year. Where are you at here? So you're at 17 points. So that moves you to 13th place, Sienna. And then we got, last one is Peyton. Peyton was Savannah and Amanda. She is at 44 points, which was good for 9th. So the only thing that I can say is when we started this, Nick, I think you missed 1 week. And the first week you missed, we had somebody play. And there was, there wasn't as many people as there is tonight. But that person got 49 points in one night. She's from Australia, so I might have to move trivia night to a later time if this is too early. Like if 7 is too early, maybe I can do it at 8 or I can do it at a different time. That we get more people. Yeah, she did really good the first night. If you go back and watch the first live, it's terrible. Like I wasn't comfortable at all yet, but she did really well. But yeah, so that's it. I had a ton of fun with you guys doing this. I really appreciate the channel support that you guys have given me. And it means a lot to have like a regular group of people come and participate. It really makes for a fun trivia night. And it makes me want to make the questions good and make me want to have fun with you guys. So I really appreciate all you guys. I will be around. I'll give updates. Everybody that won tonight, Nick, Ashley, Scrumple, Buck, Josie, Amanda, message me. Andrew's Collectibles 555 at gmail.com is my email. Send me an email. I'll send you a gift card. Most of you have already gotten one from me. But there's lots of fun to be had in the summer. The summer is good because I upload a ton of stuff onto my store during the time. And so all that stuff you can use your gift cards for, Christmas stuff. There's new stuff, old stuff, all kinds of fun stuff. And I appreciate it. And have an awesome summer. I'll be around. I'll be doing lives, but I won't be doing trivia until September. So get ready for that because it could look totally different than it does right now. I have some plans that I want to do. So thanks as always. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you soon.